everybody, Carol from Carol's Vintage Treasures, and I have a What's Sold video. This is from October 21st through the 25th. I had 17 sales, 15 on Etsy and 2 on Poshmark. So I had a really good week. This is what I sold on Poshmark. I sold a adhesive bra. It sold for $8. I've had this for a very long time. I got it in a thread-up box. So I was happy to move that along. Next thing that sold was a Squishmallow, and it sold for $10. I've had this for a really long time too. He was a pirate treat pail, and you could also put candy in there for Halloween. So that was nice. I hope they get it before Halloween. I did send it off a while ago, so hopefully it is there. And that's the little part where you could put the candy. But that was a good sale. And I got that at a Goodwill. I didn't pay very much for it. Next thing that sold, we'll move on to Etsy. I sold these Louis L'Amour cards. They were sold for $15.99. I got these in a baggie of cards at Goodwill. I really didn't think they would sell, but they sold pretty quickly, so that was great. And next we have a Charlie Brown and Snoopy framed art from Hallmark. It said, "A good friend knows just how to make you smile." It sold for $20.79. I think I picked that up at Goodwill. All right, next thing that sold was this Beanie Baby. It is an eagle, and it was Baldy the Eagle from 1996. He sold for $9.59. I really don't get Beanie Babies anymore. These were in a box of plush I got from Goodwill. Not Shop Goodwill. It was a rescue plush box. I guess they call them blue boxes. They're not rescue boxes. But probably about a third of it was filled with Beanie Babies. So I have not been getting those boxes anymore. Because Beanie Babies, they sell, but they don't sell for much. And they take a really long time to sell. So I just don't have the space to store them. Next thing that sold was this. It was an Amy Wolfing Inesco mouse with a mistletoe. Sold for $16.79. He was really cute. Found him over on the shelf at Goodwill. And there's his mark there. And 1989. So that was a nice sale for $16.79. Next, I sold a Wild Republic Great Horned Owl. He had a great personality. He really did. Shipped him out. I sold him for $17.59. He was very, very cute. And I had him for quite a while too. I think I picked him up at a Goodwill. Okay, next thing that sold was a Mickey Mouse spoon holder. I also have the Minnie Mouse one, but they bought this one for $14.39. I haven't had it for a really long time, but I think I picked it up at a Goodwill. Next thing that sold were these vintage cards with the birds on them. They sold for $23.99, and they are going to Japan. So they've got a long way to fly. Next thing that sold was this Rolling Stones print. I got a whole bunch of these in baggies. They were in just really cheap black frames, and most of the frames were broken. Either the frame itself was broken or the glass was broken. So I just took them out of the frames and sold them that way as prints, and they've been selling. So that's been pretty good. Next thing that sold was a brooch, a purple pink metal brooch with enamel finish. It sold for $14.39. Very 60s looking, 70s looking. That was real pretty. I loved the purple on it. Next thing was this Boston Warehouse tiki hut with hula girls. And when they popped out, they were cheese spreaders. And it was from 2001. It was really cute. I've had this for a really long time. But it would have been perfect for someone with a tiki bar or, something like that. Or having a party that was tiki themed or Hawaiian themed. But it was really nice. And I've had that for a long time too. And if I remember right, I think I got it at a Goodwill. Okay, next thing that sold, this was a good sale. A Brighton buckle heart bracelet with a pink heart and clear crystals sold for $35.19. I always pick up Brighton jewelry when I can. I think this was a Shop Goodwill auction that I won of Brighton jewelry. But it sells really well for me, and it sells at a pretty good price. And I have a bunch of tins I've been collecting, and I'll put this in a Brighton tin and send it out for the customer. Next, I have a set of postcards. These were from North Carolina, and I just got a big baggie of postcards in a baggie from Goodwill. And I've been reselling them little by little. So some of them had stains on them. I just went ahead and pointed that out in the pictures and in the description so they knew. But $12.59 for 4 postcards. That was pretty good. And this is the sale of the week. This little guy, he was a large plush monkey or chimpanzee. He was made by Planet Toys or Planet Earth BBC Incorporated. I couldn't find anything about this company. So I'm not sure about it. But he was big, 12 inches. I had to squish him up in a poly bag and then put him in a box and ship him out. But $47.99. I'm sure I paid less than $5 for him. So monkeys have been selling well for me. I don't know, maybe they're having a comeback. There was a time when they weren't selling well at all. So, and I'm sorry if my video keeps glitching. I think I use Canva for my videos, and they've been having a problem all morning. So if I can get this video to work, I will be very happy, and I apologize for the glitching and the freezing and stuff. But that is it for my What Sold video. If you just stay right there, I have a haul coming up, and I will be right there with the haul. Hi everyone, I have a Goodwill haul for you today. I went by Goodwill on the way home from the doctor, just kind of on a whim. Didn't even bring my bags with me, so I had to buy some bags. This one was $2.49. I thought it was very cute. And these I think I'm just going to leave in the car for times that I don't have my bags with me. And this was this was 99 cents. But this held a lot of stuff, so I was glad I found that. Okay, I deleted a couple of videos. I cannot get them back. I also deleted them from my Google Photos, which backs up my videos. I thought I had already posted them, but I did not. So I only have one item to show you from that haul. All the rest has been listed and put into bins, so I can't even remember what was in that haul. So, but I do have this one, and you can always look at my Etsy store. It's in the description. It'll show you all the stuff. If you want to see the stuff I've been listing most recently, you can filter it to most recent. And there's also on the side, I have categories of things, like on jewelry I have earrings, necklaces, bracelets, or I have stuffed animals, Christmas items, things like that. So you can just click on those quickly and go through, whatever you're looking for. But this is the only thing I haven't listed from that haul, and it is a Haitian native art painting, and it's artist signed from 1998. It is an 8x10, but I have to look this up and do some more research on it because some of these go for a lot of money. People have sent them to auction. I think the bigger ones can get like $600, but this little one, I'm not sure what it'll come up with, but I'm going to do some more research on that and find out. Okay, it was Pink Tag Day, so I rescued this guy. I thought it was cute. Half of $4.49. Be a nice little dish to put things in on your dresser or your makeup table or your coffee table. But I had to rescue it. There wasn't a lot of Pink Tag items because they were pulling them off the floor at the time I was in there. And they do open earlier now. They open at 8 o'clock, so check in your area, your store hours. Your stores might be open earlier. I found this. It is artist signed, and it looks like it's a watercolor. It's very beautiful. I have to do more research on this one too, but I thought I saw someone on Etsy had one for $55. I have to check. I don't know the size on it or anything. I just quickly looked it up. So we'll see. We'll see how that does. I found this in the small artwork, or the small picture frames, and I thought it was cute. It does have some damage to it, but I think maybe I can get that off. I'm not sure. I'm going to try to clean it up and see what it looks like. But it was $1.49, and it's got dolphins on it, and it looks like it might be pewter, but really nice. And I'll see what I can do with that. I found a trinket dish for Mother. Thought it was very cute. It was $2.49. I did look at the inside to make sure it wasn't broken. Something that I sometimes forget to do, and then I always regret it. But it says, mothers have a special way of filling homes with love every day. And that's what it looks like. Geez, I hope that isn't the kids' names on there. It might be personalized. I gotta look at that again. Okay, I found a Serenity Prayer plaque with a token in it. It's got the Serenity Prayer over here and a little token that says one day at a time. And it was $1.49. I thought it was really pretty. So I went ahead and picked that up. Got a Better Homes and Gardens cookbook for kids. It's really nice. It was half price of $4.49. And it's got some nice illustrations and recipes in there. Rock and roll smoothies. Oh my goodness. So I think I either have one in my store or had one recently. I'm not sure if it's sold or not. But this is from 2004. So I'll put that up on Etsy. I found a little wooden bird. He was only 99 cents, so I picked him up. I thought he was sweet. And I found another one of these. You're probably tired of seeing these, but they do sell for me, so if I see them, I pick it up. This was only 99 cents. The one I bought before was $2.49. So this store marks them lower for some reason. But I think I'll just hold on to him till the one I have up sells, and then I'll put this one in his place, take new pictures. I got this paperweight of Washington. It's got all the different, it's got the Capitol, the Lincoln Memorial, all the, like, it's got the White House and Lincoln Memorial. It's really pretty. And it's got kind of a prismy look to it because they got the pink in the bottom there. But I thought that was cute. It was $3.49. And people do collect mementos or memorabilia like that. So I got a few baggies. This one was $3.49. It had cards in it. This is why I got it for the what is it? Southwest Airlines. And a lot of times they aren't all there, and that's unfortunate. But we got Texas Hold'em for Dummies, Highlanders, L.I. Cohen, New York. Those might be older. And I got Uno Hearts. And $3.49 for that baggie. And this one had some interesting stuff in it. I just wanted to see basically what it was. There were some fans. Probably Dollar Tree fans. I don't know. But I thought they were nice. And here's a little keychain thing. Oh, it's not a... Oh, it might be a keychain. I don't know. But it hooks on and it's got a D on it. And a place to put things. That's kind of cute. And there's an old wooden wagon without its horses. That's pretty nice. And this baggie was $4.49. And it had a rooster from Portugal, I think. Yeah, Portugal. He's cute. And I can use these to take pictures with. So I like to get those. Okay, last thing is another baggie. It was $4.49. I think this is a clock radio. I have to check it out. It does have a like a thing on the back. I don't know if that's for a C charger or what. I'll have to look at it more closely. And there's, I think this is a fake My Little Pony. I don't think it's a real one. And the reason I got this was for the Build-A-Bear shoes. I'm going to try selling Build-A-Bear shoes because I heard they sell well. So we'll find out. They actually look the same. They're little denim high tops. And here's another pair. And there's the Build-A-Bear on the bottom. And there's a little necktie, probably for a stuffed animal. And this is probably for a child. A little Christmassy tie. And here's another one. This one is made of vinyl or something.
plastic. That was probably on a stuffed animal or something. And here's a little wiener dog. He's got a spring on him and his legs are hinged, so they move. I don't know what he's from. If you know, drop it in the comments. And one of these little things that you push to play with, and a pair of shades. And that one was $4.49. So that's all I got today. My neighbors are being really noisy right now. That's all I got today. I hope you enjoyed the haul and the what sold video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you in the next video. If you're out thrifting, I hope you find everything you're looking for. And take care. I'll see you soon.